I mean, I've only really done a couple of music videos. So that when I was making shorts, I was working in a similar way, using a lot of think music, let's say, and music to move the story across. I mean, music is my main love. And I like juxtaposing things, putting things together that should not go together. And in a sense, the film is a kind of cultural collage. And editing and the rhythm of the film, again, it's kind of a musical take on it, I guess, like punk music drones till there's a change and a release. And there's something quite transcendental about that. And Indian music is also based on drone, even though we don't have any Indian music in this film. But yeah. So yeah, it's a kind of cultural collage in a sense, the way I use music. And yeah, it's my main love.
That's cool. Radhika, I would like to know, like, through your work, you have created, willingly or not, a persona of who you are for the consumer of movies. Eh, how much do you think this film will change that persona? Because the film is very daring, it's an apologetic, and it shows, a woman who is in conflict with monogamy, the patriarchal society, and all of that. I'm not saying that you symbolize the contrary, but it's a daring project for an actress that is well established, and I think it's great, like
Um,
that you do
but
that.
I would say that normally the choices I make are more or less in sync with my value system. Um, and so I think so is this film. So whatever impression that might give the consumer, I'm happy for them to have that impression. Um, I think the film speaks about or has the spirit that I would absolutely I'm on board with. Um, and so the impression can't possibly go wrong. Um, if that makes sense.
Yeah, Karen, you introduced comedy. I mean, it's a dramatic film. It explores situations that are very deep, but you introduce comedy in a way to tell the story. Why did you do that? And if you can tell us about how did you combine comedy and drama in this case?
I mean, humor to me is like for me and the type of the way I'm trying to tell stories, it is the poetry of the storytelling. And it's a humor when done right can be an almost transcendental thing or the thing that delivers insight in a way that nothing else can. Like somebody spelling something out with a megaphone is very different to the magic humor can have on your psyche. So in a sense, I think I'm making comedies, and if I can't find the humor, in a sense, I guess any artist is trying to look for the truth, right? And humor is my vehicle to find the truth.
Radhika, how much is this a story of liberation for Uma?
Story liberation.
I'm sorry?
Did you say story? Sorry, did you say story of liberation? No, sorry.
Yeah, how much is Uma looking for liberation to be free from that structure?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean that's the whole thing. I think she goes there. I think with faith, but soon realizes that she doesn't know how to operate. She just basically says fuck off to rules and expectations of the society. And I think for me, the film is also about self-discovery. It's for her to find out who she is and really like champion that. So I think yeah. So she's a hero in the whole in the you know what I mean? Like she really is the hero for
There are
me.
many, sorry, there are many actors and actresses and filmmakers that they just pretend to be a certain way to be more commercial. In your case, you're very outspoken. Do you think I think it's a quality, but is it risky for someone like you or?
Um, it's proven to be risky in the past many times, but I don't care because because I can't be any other way. really can't. My value system, my opinions, my I think other things are far more important than commercial viability constantly. Um, so yeah, I take it as a compliment.
Yeah, it's a compliment. Karan, no, I love the film. It's very intimate, and the way you show Mumbai through Uma's eyes is very unique. I know that you're from the UK, so what's your relationship with India, and how did you perceive Mumbai as a character in the movie, as a director?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm based in the UK, but obviously I'm Indian, even though I'm not based there. So, and I never really lived there apart from small chunks that were not that were how do I put it? Unintentional stops there due to various circumstances. And I guess because I've moved around a lot, I have a sort of outsider's eye, I guess, on the way I look at these things. And I think really it's curiosity and actually a love for that city because it's a strange beast and it's a tough nut to crack. And so I think curiosity was what led me to showing that city and just also to show how varied it is because you could go to one side of Bombay and it's a different culture, a different feeling, different architecture, a different religion, all these different things clashing into one. But also it's the contradictions, it's like if something makes sense, why keep going to it? I think it's the things that offer mystery and spark your curiosity. And one of the things which there's something so beautiful about how mad and full of life and packed it is in the day, and what an absolute ghost town it is at night. And that sort of worked actually two of the first things that attracted me to the city.
What's the inspiration for the story, Karen?
Just really about having no manual for life, really. Um, and it's about a misfit who becomes an accidental outlaw. She's not your typical hero or even anti-hero. And she's someone who has to sort of figure things out in the moment as she goes along, as we all kind of have to, because nobody gave us a golden plan.
I feel that Uma is a heroine because she breaks with the rules and
Yep.
she finds a totally different world. Karisha, do you agree with that? Radhika?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yes, that's very well put. Yes.
She
And
is. She's unstable plutonium that's hopefully refined and ready to explode properly by the end.
how,
Yeah.
Radhika, how did you enjoy the how would you say it? The prestige that the film got internationally, the festivals and all that. How did you live that?
It was so lovely, honestly. I mean, it's we've worked hard on it. Karan's lived with it for so long. He's fought all kinds of battles to make this film happen, and the way it has happened, and it's really so rewarding to see that payoff. And things that he fought for to see them work to be appreciated is, I mean, I never underestimate the importance of being appreciated and we need a validation, and I think that it's a really lovely feeling, and to be honest it's been appreciated by people from across different countries, and it's just been great. I think it's translated to, as in it's sort of it's reached people everywhere, and no barrier of like language or culture or anything at all, which obviously there shouldn't be, see, considering what the kind of film it is.
Um, how much is a story of otherness? I mean, Uma is on the other side of what is proper in a way, no?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's she's a misfit in and most societies give us a list of rules and structures. Just because they're old doesn't mean we have to continue to follow them or that they even make sense or that they're useful. And she's someone who smashes up against these things by circumstance, and then tears them down, whether knowingly or unknowingly at times.